Hey everyone, so we're diving into something a little different today. Something that could really shake up your job hunt. RoleCatcher. Ever feel like you're just another face in the crowd when you're applying for jobs?
It's rough out there. It can feel like you're sending your resume into a black hole sometimes.
Right. And those automated rejection emails?
Hmm.
Soul crushing.
Absolutely. But that's what we're talking about today, how to get past those systems and get noticed.
Okay, so tell me more about RoleCatcher. Is this like one of those things that promises to make you a millionaire overnight? Because my inbox is full of those.
Uh-huh. No, definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme. Think of RoleCatcher more like your secret weapon, your unfair advantage in the job market. It's a platform, but it's designed to be more than just another job board, you know?
Yeah. All right, I'm listening. What makes it so different? I mean, I already spend way too much time on LinkedIn and Indeed. Do I really need another website to check every day?
Okay, so imagine this. All the best job postings, not just from the big sites you mentioned, but from company websites, smaller boards, even niche job boards, all pulled into one place. No more endless scrolling, no more jumping between tabs.
Okay, that actually sounds kind of amazing. Time saver for sure. But finding jobs is only half the battle, right? It's the actual applying that I dread.
And that's where RoleCatcher gets really interesting. It helps you understand what companies are really looking for in those job descriptions. Sometimes it feels like they're written in code.
Yes. Like, what does highly motivated self-starter even mean?
Exactly. So RoleCatcher breaks it down for you. It gives you insights into the specific skills and experience that are most important for each role.
So you can see right away if you're a good fit and not waste time applying for jobs that you're not quite there yet with.
You got it. It's about working smarter, not harder. Plus, it helps you tailor your resume and cover letter to each specific job.
Oh, tell me more about that because that's always been my least favorite part. Trying to figure out what to highlight or what keywords to use, it's exhausting.
Well, imagine having an AI assistant that analyzes the job description for you and then suggests improvements to your resume to make it stronger.
Wait, it actually looks at the job description and tells you what to change.
It does. It's like having a professional resume writer in your back pocket. It helps you highlight the skills and experiences that are most relevant to each specific role so that you stand out from the crowd.
Okay, now that's what I call leveling up your job search. But let's be real, even with a perfectly tailored resume, the interview is still the ultimate hurdle. Does RoleCatcher help with that too?
It does. And get this, they have a library of over 120,000 practice interview questions.
Okay, you're gonna have to back that up a little bit.
Yeah.
120,000. Seriously. Who even has time to go through that many questions?
It sounds crazy, right? But think about it. Every job, every company, every interviewer is different. They all have their own style.
That's true. I once had an interviewer ask me to describe my spirit animal.
Exactly. You never know what to expect. But with this massive database of questions, you can practice for pretty much anything.
So it's not just about memorizing generic answers, it's about being able to think on your feet and adapt to different situations.
Precisely. And here's the best part. RoleCatcher doesn't just give you the questions. It helps you practice answering them.
Oh, does it have like sample answers or something?
Well, sort of, but it's way more sophisticated than that. It actually uses AI to give you personalized feedback on your answers.
Wait, AI feedback, as in I record myself answering these questions and a robot tells me how I did.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
It's like having your own personal interview coach.
Mm-hmm.
And it analyzes everything.
Yeah.
Your pace, your tone, even your body language.
Okay, now I'm really curious. Tell me more about this AI coach. An AI interview coach, huh? That sounds seriously cool, but also a little intimidating. Like, can a robot really understand the nuances of a job interview?
You'd be surprised. This AI, they call it Copilot AI, is pretty advanced. It picks up on things you might not even realize you're doing, like little nervous habits or if you're stumbling over your words. It's all about helping you project confidence and authenticity, which are so important in interviews.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this all fits together, but let's go back to the AI features for a second. You mentioned it helps tailor your resume. Can you elaborate on that a bit more?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we talked about how RoleCatcher analyzes job descriptions, right? Well, Copilot AI takes that analysis a step further. It looks at your resume and the job description side by side, and then suggests specific changes to make your resume even stronger.
So more than just keywords, it's actually giving you advice on how to present your skills and experience in a way that's tailored to that specific company and role.
You got it. It's about making sure your resume isn't just good. It's optimized to get past those applicant tracking systems, the ones that scan for keywords and whatnot, and land on a real person's desk.
Which is the goal, right? To get your resume in front of a human being who can see your potential.
Exactly. And you know what else is a pain in the neck? Those application questions. The ones that ask you to tell a story about a time you failed or describe your biggest weakness. Ugh.
Oh, don't even get me started on those. I feel like they're designed to make you second guess yourself.
Right. Yeah, like, what are they really looking for with these questions? Well, Copilot AI can actually help you there, too. It analyzes those essay prompts and gives you suggestions on how to answer them in a way that's both honest and compelling.
No way. So it's not about giving you canned responses. It's about helping you figure out how to showcase your skills and experiences in a way that aligns with what the company's looking for.
Exactly. It's about showing that you're thoughtful and that you've done your research, that you're not just sending out generic applications.
I love it. So we've covered the resume, the application questions. What about the actual interview? Does this AI magic extend to that as well?
It absolutely does. Remember that library of 120,000 interview questions? Well, with Copilot AI, you can use those questions to practice for specific job interviews.
Okay, hold on. As in, I tell the AI what job I'm interviewing for, and it pulls up relevant questions.
Yep. And then you can actually record yourself answering those questions, and Copilot AI will give you feedback on your performance.
Whoa, so it's like having a camera crew following you around, except instead of a whole team of producers, it's just you and the AI giving you notes.
That's a great way to put it. It's like having a personal coach giving you real-time feedback on your body language, your tone of voice, everything. It's pretty amazing.
This is all starting to sound almost too good to be true. I mean, it's like having a whole team of career coaches at my disposal, all powered by AI.
It's definitely a powerful tool, no doubt. But it's important to remember that RoleCatcher and its Copilot AI are just that, tools.
Hmm.
They can give you an incredible advantage, but they can't do all the work for you.
Right. You still need to put in the effort, show up, and crush that interview.
Exactly. But having the right tools can make a world of difference. It's like, what's the expression? Work smarter, not harder.
100%. But what really impresses me about RoleCatcher so far is that it's not just about getting you any job. It's about helping you find a career that's the right fit for you.
I totally agree. They seem to be taking a much more holistic approach to career development, which is refreshing.
Totally. And speaking of finding the right fit, we haven't even touched on their career compass feature yet, which I'm dying to hear more about.
Oh yeah, that's where things get really interesting. We'll dive into that after a quick break.
All right, so we've talked about how RoleCatcher can help you find jobs, tailor your resume, even practice for interviews with AI feedback. But this career compass thing, that's what has me really intrigued. It's like, how do you even begin to figure out what your dream career is?
Right. It's a big question, and honestly, it's something that a lot of people struggle with throughout their lives.
Oh, for sure. I feel like I'm constantly questioning if I'm on the right path.
And that's totally normal. But that's where RoleCatcher's Career Compass comes in. Instead of just focusing on your next job, it's designed to help you map out your entire career journey.
Okay, that sounds both amazing and terrifying. Like, can an algorithm really tell me what I should be doing with my life?
Uh-huh. Well, it's not quite that simple. It's not about the algorithm telling you what to do. It's more like it's helping you uncover those hidden talents or interests that you might not even realize could be turned into a career.
I like that. So how does it actually work? Do I just tell it what I'm good at and it spits out a list of jobs?
It's a little more in-depth than that. Think of it like a conversation. The Career Compass asks you a series of questions about your skills, your interests, even your values.
Okay, so it's getting to know me on a deeper level than just my work experience. Like, what are my passions? What kind of work environment do I thrive in? That sort of thing.
Exactly. It's about figuring out what makes you tick,
Huh.
what gets you excited to work. Because when you're passionate about what you do, it's not really work, right?
That's the dream, isn't it? To love what you do. Okay, so let's say I've poured my heart out to the career compass, answered all its questions. What happens next? Does it pull back the curtain and reveal my destiny?
Haha, pretty much. Well, it takes all that information you've given it and compares it to its massive database of career data. It looks at things like industry trends, salary expectations, even future growth potential.
Wow, so it's not just about what's popular right now, it's about finding something with long-term potential.
Exactly. It's about setting you up for success, both now and in the future. And then, based on all that analysis, the Career Compass generates a personalized report with a range of potential career paths that align with your unique profile.
Okay, now I'm really interested. So it might suggest jobs I've never even heard of before.
Absolutely. That's one of the coolest things about it. It can open your eyes to possibilities that you might never have considered otherwise.
So it's like having a career counselor who knows literally everything about every job out there.
Pretty much. But it's not just about giving you a list of jobs and saying good luck. It actually helps you figure out how to make those career dreams a reality.
Okay, tell me more about that. Because knowing what you want to do is one thing, but figuring out how to actually get there is a whole other story.
Right. And that's where the career compass really shines. Once you've identified a career path that resonates with you, it creates a personalized action plan.
So, concrete steps I can take to move in the right direction.
Exactly. It might suggest relevant courses or certifications, networking opportunities, even professional organizations you can join.
It's like having a roadmap for your career, which is so much less daunting than just wandering around aimlessly, hoping for the best.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of it. And the best part is it's not a one-time thing. As you gain new skills and interests, you can update your profile, and the career compass will adjust your plan accordingly.
That's amazing. It's like having a career coach in your pocket that you can check in with whenever you need guidance.
That's a great way to put it. It's about empowering you to take control of your career destiny.
This has been such an insightful conversation. I feel like we've only scratched the surface of what RoleCatcher can do, but what really stands out to me is the emphasis on not just finding a job, but finding a career that you're passionate about.
I totally agree. In a world where work is becoming increasingly automated and technology is changing everything, it's more important than ever to find something that gives you a sense of purpose and fulfillment.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive into RoleCatcher. We hope you found this exploration as informative and inspiring as we have. Remember, your dream career is out there, and with the right tools and a little bit of self-discovery, you can achieve it. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep reaching for those career goals.